What do the reptilians want with the human race? And this is a kind of strange looking picture, to say the least. And it's time for Story Time with Gina. That's right. Yeah, it's a podcast that we have every night on here at 8:30. And I really never know what I'm going to share because I don't plan. I just come up here and then boom. I have to figure it out just like that. And it's all right, you all. It is perfectly fine. Let me, I'm going to bring this up over here. Maybe I got a live video coming on. The human race. What do the reptilians want with the human race? It looked like a game of Monopoly. It's got some houses and stuff. It's got people bending over. Statue of Liberty. The all-seeing eye at the top. That one doesn't look like a reptilian eye, but it's beside the point. Hello, everyone. Hello, Apple Brooks, honey. Hello, Ronnie. Hello, Frank Cooper. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to come over here to this. If you're just tuning in, I really do. I want to watch it because it's I want to see what it has to say. I think I want to read about some aliens tonight. Some other worldly beings, which they're not make-believe. They exist. To think that the human race is the only race that there ever was. Mankind, well, all you have to do is look around. You have birds, you have fish, you have reptiles, you have all kinds of things. Insects, they're life forms. Oopsie. They're life forms too, you all. They are. So let's get over here. This is going to be, I hope this is going, oh, you all look at this. It's a pretty neat page. It's called The Ranker. I've never been here before. The mystery, look here at the top. The mystery of the Montauk Project. What flat earthers really believe. Interesting theories about the Beatles. Crazy theories about celebrities. These zany theories turned out to be true. This might be something to look at. It really might be. Who are the reptilians? And what do they want with the human race? You can see this is from 2021. Who are the lizard people? Gina, honey, we don't even know what a reptilian looks like. Let me pull up a reptilian. Let's get it, you all. Reptilian. R-E-P-T-I-L-I-A-N. Alien. You get to see it. This is what some of them are supposed to look like. Of course, they could look really scary, too. They really could look scary. All different types of reptilians. Some got tails. Some may be good. Some may be bad. Some may eat you up alive. Some look like dinosaurs. Walking dinosaurs. That looks kind of creepy right there. Look, the alien agenda is real. Politics and I can't say it, structure is a function of their control. The pyramid structure. Oh, so let's look at this, you all. The reptilians are in full and total control of planet Earth. They are in the deep underground secret bases in Dulce, New Mexico. U.S. government, NSA secret black ops, 47 levels above top secret. Wow. They sold us out to these aliens in exchange for their technology. The breathable air in our atmosphere at present is at 18%. At under 15%, we will suffocate from lack of oxygen. I did not know that. They're planning to wipe us out by 2029 and forcibly control no more than 1 billion. Humanity needs to decide to fight back by educating others and find viable solutions or forever be enslaved via the microchip. You all, what on earth is this? Really? This is, I didn't think, well, this sounds more interesting. This sounds more interesting than what we were looking at, you all. It really does. This sounds more interesting than who are the reptilians and what do they want. The first reptilian theory has literary origins. Who are you? Reptilian theorist Michael Barkin has long argued the theory of world leaders as the reptiles has its roots in literature. Specifically, he names author Robert E. Howard, who is best known for his Conan the Barbarian books. Some of Howard's earlier stories include The Serpent Men, particularly in his story titled The Shadow Kingdom, was published in 1929. The story is based around philosophical theories about lost worlds such as Atlantis. Howard's work inspired several theories of a shape-shifting lizard race that had infiltrated high policy-making circles through their powers of mind control. Well, that is true. Within 50 years of him ending his own life, his ideals had spread and created underground cells and cults, proclaiming that the reptilian people really existed. Well, I don't think that people would be in underground cells and cults just because you believe that reptilians are real. No, I think that's not very nice. Another writer, Ray Nelson, wrote the short story 8 o'clock in the Morning about a man who, after becoming hypnotized at a carnival, sees through the veneer of the world and realizes that lizard people control every aspect of society. The story of a subsequent comic adaptation served as the basis for the John Carpenter's They Live, a film that basically sums up the lizard people theory without the lizards. Yeah, this sounds pretty interesting. Well, there's no picture there. David Icke popularized the lizard people theory, and he believes that they created the human race. Once a football player, a British television personality, David Icke revealed his reptilian theories for the first time during a BBC interview in 1991. To the shock of the world, he made some rather outrageous claims, arguing that the world's richest, most powerful families and political leaders are really reptilian aliens from another planet. He brought to the spotlight an unnerving conspiracy theory that the lizard people rule the world. Do you think the lizard people rule the world? Most people dismissed him as an unsound, but to conspiracy theorists and enthusiasts, he became a revered leader. Icke popularized this notion that lizard people really existed. He says the whole reptilians on Earth thing began with a mysterious group of aliens known the Anunnaki. Now, is the Anunnaki supposed to be reptilians? They came to Earth in its earlier days and decided to mix things up a bit. And they hailed from the planet Nibiru, also known in the reptilian theorist community as Planet X, searching for gold. On Earth, they found plenty of gold, but they needed slaves to mine it for them. So the Anunnaki took some of their DNA to create a lesser species to do the work for humans. Hello, if you're all just tuning in. Now, there are a lot of people who do adhere to that they took some of their DNA and made a lesser species to do the work for humans. The Anunnaki then chose to stay on the Earth to supervise and rule over the new humans. Icke and others cite evidence in the art and literature of the Sumerian culture to back up the story. According to Icke, reptilians seek to tear down the Western culture. Well, it's happening. Participate in groups that promote having relations. Oh, Lord have mercy. And wage conflicts for oil, and generally continue to make the world a wretched place in which to live. When they aren't doing those things, they are busy shape-shifting so that humanity will remain ignorant of their identity. You are, wow. How many lizard people do we got on here? Jason Craig, honey, you a lizard person? Well, I hope you're a good lizard person. I really do. You better be a good lizard person. That's right. Humans are, in fact, part lizard, but not in the way Icke thinks. Occult expert Gary Bone decided to take some of David Icke's theories to task, insisting that while the foremost expert on lizard people was pretty much off base on all fronts, he did get something right. Humans have a reptilian brain. Well, this is the area of the brain similar to that of a reptile, which controls the body's vital functions such as a heart rate, breathing, body temperature, and balance. Our reptilian brain includes the main structures found in a reptile's brain, the brainstem and the cerebellum. It also controls our basic instincts to fight or flight, eat, and have relations. Well, I wouldn't even be able to tell you which part of this brain looks like a reptilian brain. I never even thought of a reptilian brain. Have you ever thought of a reptilian brain and compared it to the human brain? Because it sounds kind of strange. Icke responded to Bone's criticism, insisting that our reptilian brain only bolsters his theory further and manages to implicate the Illuminati into the whole affair. It is important for people to know the basics about the reptilian brain because it reveals where the character and the attitudes of the Illuminati come from and how and why we are manipulated mentally and emotionally in the way that we are through television and other imagery. The lizard theory has roots in anti-Semitism. If the reptilian theory, the group of elite lizard people, secretly control the world, which sounds familiar, that might be because there is a similar hateful theory associated with the Jews. Wildly promulgated in the protocols of the Elders of Zion, a proven fabricated text purporting to show the minutes of a clandestine Jewish meeting discussing plans to take over the world. The idea often fueled the Third Reich rhetoric and propaganda. Today, the conspiratorialist Alex Jones promoted the theory of a secret Jewish cabal seeking world domination. This idea finds its way into other conspiracy theories, specifically in those surrounding what happened on the 11th of 01 at the World Trade. The theorists assert that thousands of Jews didn't turn up for work on that fateful day because they'd been warned by the Zion elders to stay at home. Icke's lizard people theory is no exception, and in the 1994 book, The Robots' Rebellion, he asserts that the protocols of the Elder of Zion is in fact a genuine article. He takes this idea further in his follow-up book, And the Truth Shall Set You Free, a text so objectionable his publishers wanted nothing to do with it, forcing Icke to self-publish. In it, he not only argues once again that a small Jewish clique secretly controls the world alongside the lizard people, apparently, but that this group openly conspired with Hitler to bring about World War II. Icke also supports the notion that the Holocaust was a hoax. Wow, didn't know all of that. I didn't know that theory. Leading lizards established and run the New World Order. Yeah, that was a lot to take in, that one before, because I thought I never heard anything about that before. But there's so many theories out there. And you just pick a theory. Pick a theory. It has lots of followers behind it. A lot of people adhere to certain theories. But it really is good to know all the different types of theories out there. Without, coming to one single conclusion, you want to know what other people are thinking. You really do. Because is there like maybe a little bit of truth in everything? And what if all these little bit of truths, if you put them all together, you'll have one great big truth? It's wild. I don't even know where some of these got spent. There's so many. Who's to say what it is? Really, who's to say what it is? Since the New World Order is to have said to have been organized and run by the world's most powerful families, the reptilian theorists believe that the lizard people are undoubtedly involved in the order. The New World Order is a conspiracy theory which argues that major changes in the balance of world power are taking place so that a single world government will rule the world. Descriptions of exactly what is happening with the New World Order may be found on a number of reptilian theorist websites. I didn't know they had a bunch of those. Those running the New World Order show are described as a double agent, with mayhem and chaos erupting between the factions as they vie for power, you all. Power struggles. And whoever prevails will have total control and unite the world under one leader, you all. Oh my gosh. As a theorist on a website about the NWO puts it, the winner gets all. You all, just that sounds kind of wild if you think about it. They're like gangs fighting for territory. Who's going to control this territory and its people? But they're talking worldwide. This is a big game they're playing. It really is. And Gina, honey, what do you think about it? Oh, I'm interested in learning what all's being said, you all. I am. Some believe that the world government are under reptilian control. Well, he doesn't have reptilian eyes, you all. He really doesn't. Powerful politicians must surely also be secret reptiles, right? According to public policy polling, 12 million Americans believe that the U.S. government is run by the reptilians. Said believers do not discriminate between political parties and label anyone with the surnames of Obama, Bush, Clinton, Romney, Gingrich, and any other high-ranking American politician as part of the reptile family. Reptilian theorists don't stop with American politicians. This is kind of interesting, you all. This is fun. In one notable case in 2014, a New Zealand citizen found an official Information Act request compelling New Zealand's Prime Minister John Key to answer the accusation of possessing a cold blood and forked tongue. Key responded in the following manner. To the best of my knowledge, no. Having been asked that question directly, I've taken the unusual step of not only seeing a doctor but a vet, and both have confirmed that I'm not a reptile. So I'm certainly not a reptile. I've never been in a spaceship, never been in outer space, and my tongue's not overly long either, you all. Oh my goodness. That is a little wild. The alien abductions are tied to the lizard people, you all. Yeah. Oh my. The reptilian overlords are involved in just about everything on the planet. They are even blamed for the reports of the alien abduction. Since some of these theories are purported disappearances are of sexual nature, conspiracy theorists posit that the lizard people may once again they may be breeding with humans, you all. Listen. Listen now. This is it's written. It's kind of funny. Oopsie. I'm getting a little excited. It's kind of they once again may be breeding with humans. Now, I'm not going to say they're not, because you never know. More were amphibian-like beings, not exactly reptile, but close enough for the reptilian theorists. A British woman named Samantha MacDonald claimed that she has been repeatedly grabbed by the reptilians since the 1990s. She stated, I've asked them what they want with me, and they have said they come to take me and my family. What they were after was my energy and soul essence. I don't know why they keep coming back to me. I think it is to do with my energies as I'm into healing and meditation. McDonald claims that she has no memory or recollection of what happened during the time she was taken. You just feel like you have been somewhere, but you don't actually remember it. Numerous world leaders are lizards in disguise. I don't know who this one might be, you all. This looked like an ancient picture. No, it's a commons, public domain. Public's domain. That's pretty kind. Yeah. George W. Bush and Hillary Clinton, Henry Kissinger, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Mitt Romney, Newt Gingrich, Ted Cruz, Donald Rumsfeld. They're among some of the most recognizable names in politics, rumored to be reptilians hiding beneath the human skin. But perhaps one of the biggest suspects is Queen Elizabeth II, whom Ike vehemently insists is a lizard person given the royal family's old practice of inbreeding to maintain their bloodlines. The lizard elites would not want their kind spreading in the common folk. Even Russian President Vladimir Putin may have joined the true believers of the reptilian overlord race. In 2014, Putin was present at the 70th anniversary of the D-Day landings in Normandy, France. During the visit, Western media repeatedly noticed and made mention of his avoidance of England's Queen Elizabeth, taking great pains to keep his distance. He didn't even help the elderly monarch up a set of stairs. Later, it was revealed that he was steering clear of the Queen because he had just seen her shapeshift, a power that reptilians possess. Some media outlets quoted Putin as describing the Queen having a long reptile face, almost like a beak, and she is a sickly gray dish water color. I didn't hear about that. We might want to look that up in 2014, Putin. Many believe that Mark Zuckerberg is a reptilian. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg is a powerful entity. He's a powerful celebrity who has been accused of hiding his true reptilian nature as part of Facebook's first town hall question and answer streaming session. A Facebook member posed the question to Zuckerberg, "Mark, are the allegations true that you're secretly a lizard?" Zuckerberg responded, "I'm going to have to go with no on that," adding, "I am not a lizard." Then he stopped to run his tongue across his lips. He went on to state that the question was silly and moved on to other topics. Erica, honey, you got to go. That's right. The unknown questionnaire did not provide details as to why he thought Zuckerberg might be a reptilian. However, it stands to reason that because Facebook mogul is among the more powerful business leaders in the world, some consider him a shoe-in for lizard ties. Additionally, Zuckerberg has been rumored to be considering a presidential run as of 2017, which would place him at the top of both business and politics, a great place to be if you're really a shape-shifting lizard alien who wants to control humanity. Prominent celebrities may be among the lizard elite. Who is that? If prominent world leaders are secretly reptilians in disguise, it seems only natural that numerous celebrities would exist among the lizard people ranks as well. There are arguments for Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, Madonna, Angelina Jolie, Miley Cyrus, just to name a few. Proof of their true nature usually comes in the form of some kind of involuntary shape-shifting that gets caught on camera. Perhaps the most public of these inadvertent reptilian reveals to Justin Bieber. During his 2017 tour, he was performing in Perth, Western Australia. A local tabloid published a story that he was seen shape-shifting on the stage by hundreds of fans. He has denied the accusations. However, according to an article in Perth Now, which has been since removed from their website during the alleged episode, Bieber's head shrunk, his eyes went black with stripes down the center, which could very well be his reptilian irises. He grew taller and had gross colored scales on his body. According to one fan who allegedly spoke to Perth Now, it happened so fast, but everyone saw it and they started screaming and crying. A lot of people were running for the exits. The question here is, why do the lizard elite need celebrity representation? That's a complicated question to answer, but in short, it's similar to the idea that the Illuminati needs agents enmeshed in pop culture in order to control the masses through coded messaging. You all, that was, is that true about Justin Bieber? That is kind of wild. It really is wild. And what about this thing right here? I wanted to look in that really fast, even though it's just Pinterest. I want to see what it said. The alien agenda is real, and the Greys, they are amongst us. The people are, she's ready. Alicia Ashia Hayat is ready to fight. Just tell me when and where. They want to know how they're going to find them. Or why are they hiding and from what? And are they flying their flying saucers piloted by pink elephants? We don't come in peace. Look at that, you all. The alien reptilians hiding in plain sight. We've got these right here. Wait. Now, I don't think they're trying to say this Indian was a reptilian. Surely not. That's kind of wild. It really is. Really wild. Here's some of them. They kind of look like that lagoon thing. What was that movie or a series that had the beings that looked like that? They were kind of eerie. That's right. We already looked into that club. And that's how that, that club, the black-eyed club, is like they got the thing that went into their eye. Yeah, that thing right there. That's right. David Icke, you got some wild theories out there. They could be true. I really didn't know much about this Semitism. And they already run the world, and the world governments are under reptilian control. And they really could be under reptilian control. And of course, people do get abducted, but they're not always a lizard. They could be an alien gray. They could be something else. They really could be. And the world leaders are in disguise. I don't like clowns at all. I don't. David Icke. And I didn't even know who that is. But I tell you what, this stuff is it's kind of wild. And there's some truth to this. There really is, because there's too much evidence out there for a lot of this stuff. The abductions alone and the underground tunnels. It's wild. It's really wild, you all. It was really interesting reading about those theories that are out there. And they're probably not just theories. But for the sake of that article, it was just certain theories that they were focusing on. So it's good to know them. It really is. I am going to go. Thank you all for tuning in. And it's a short video. It's like 30 minutes tonight. So thank you once again. You got the whistleblowers. Tanya, honey, you're so welcoming. You know why I don't like clowns? I think I have a memory when I was really, 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 really little. I think the Barnum Bailey, whatever circus or something. They came to Louisville, Kentucky. I might have been around 4 or so, or 3. And I remember our parents took us. And that clown, it got right in front of my face, and it had a big red nose. And it literally terrified me to death. And that's why I don't like clowns. I don't know what happened. I don't, but it literally terrified me. Thank you, Scrappy Dappy Doo. Yeah, they're creepy. Some people, pose as clowns. Yeah, they do. So I'm going to go, and thank you all for coming to this YouTube channel. Thank you to the members on here. Thank you to all you all who have subscribed. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being my friend. And I would encourage you to continue to try to stay balanced on the inside of here with the love that is on the inside of you, because it's going to sustain you and keep you. And it's good to have. It is. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you, moderators, for being on here. Thank you all. Love you. Good night.